How's it going? This is Lunch with the One-Eyed Fat Man. Just to pay homage to all the people with the COVID-19, the ones that passed away, the ones that are still fighting it, and it's still sad. But this program's here to educate, to entertain, and to offend everybody on the planet at least once. It doesn't look like it's slowing down any, that I can tell. Starting to open up a few states and stuff like that. And people still suffering, times are never going to be the same. Times are never going to be the same. They're not going to have jobs. I don't see 30 million Americans going back to work in 6 months or whatever. I don't see that at all. And people are going to hit rough times. And like I showed you yesterday, this thing right here, this is too weird, Take a look at that one. I'm never sure what they can do, if they can come into your house and force you to take a shot or what. I don't know. It's a strange law, but like I said, it was on May 1st of this year. Like I tell you, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. It's Illuminati's holiday is May 1st, and this took place this year on May 1st. Plus, they start opening up places on May 1st. Well, today I'm just having a cup of coffee. That's about it. But I was watching Wendy Williams. Who you doing? Who you doing? Who you doing? She's talking about 35 or 36-year-old school teacher was having an affair with a 12-year-old boy, I guess it went on for a while. I didn't watch the whole thing. Maybe they're getting a divorce now, but they have kids and different things like that. But, to me, that's kind of weird. Age shouldn't matter, but when you're a minor, there's a big problem there. That's the only thing, That's a big problem. That's like me. I've been on a dating website, Plenty of Fish, and because I can't afford the other sites, One of these days I want to get married, find the right woman or whatever. I don't think anybody can handle me. I know they can't. No doubt in my mind. That's why I have to show you the worst of me, because on those dating websites I always show you the best stuff, and after you get to know them, they're pretty bad. So it's better to know the worst. That way I got messed up hair and shit like that. But I met two of them on there in the last couple of weeks. One was from the Philippines, and one was from Malaysia. Okay, the lady from the Philippines, on her picture, her profile, says that she was 49 years old. Okay, so I have to meet people like this on the internet, talk to them, either on the phone or visual chat. So I got talking to this lady, and she couldn't speak very good English. Her daughter was helping her out. Okay, so we finally got the video going here, and really she's in her 70s. Like I said, age shouldn't matter, which it shouldn't. I'm 60, she's 70, early 70s or whatever. Good looking lady, nice lady. But the thing is, she didn't know how to speak English. I couldn't understand what she was saying. And it seemed like to me she was stalking me all the time. Like if I get on Facebook, because I had her at Facebook, I don't know if I still do, or if I deleted her off, I don't know. But if I'd get on Facebook, she'd get right there, start asking me questions. Plenty of Fish, she'd be right there. And it felt like I was being stalked, And whenever we do a video chat, it would be nothing, she'd want me to watch her eat rice. It's like, what is this, the Food Network, And I wasn't up to that. So I told her daughter that, let's give it a break, a couple, 2-3 weeks, let's see what's going on. And then I met this other lady. Today's her birthday. Oh, I might as well give a shout out. Today's her birthday. Happy 53rd to Yvette. Okay. She's from Malaysia. Nice looking lady, But I can tell there's nothing between us, of course. She got a divorce. See, the other lady was a widow, And I guess she moved here from the Philippines with her daughter, and she's staying in Ogden. And there was nothing there either, because I'm too old to do hand and arm signals and all that bullshit. Maybe if I was like 20 and she was like 33 or something like that, maybe it'd work out. But not when I'm 60. I'm not changing my ways for nobody. Okay. Anyway, this lady Yvette. Okay, I got to talk to her on video just like this. Nice enough lady. She's did a lot of traveling around the world and different places like that. She's been to all the states and different countries and stuff. But I could tell that she's got a divorce, and she wouldn't talk about it, but she's probably still hurting. It's been about a year, and she's lived in her bubble all of her life. I can tell that. She's been in a bubble, and she probably got hurt really bad. She got the house probably, and he got his freedom. Probably a fair trade. But there's nothing between us and her. I just met her just a few days ago. But good thing she'd come on the video chat. But maybe one of these days we can be travel partners, friends with benefits, but that's about as far as it goes, because I could tell it would never work out between us. She's 53, I'm 60. The age there is okay, I don't have a problem with that. I don't know if she does or not. But I could tell it wouldn't work out between us. We're just two different opposite type people, And like I said, I'm not changing for anybody. But times are changing. That's the sad thing, Times are changing. There's another lady I was talking from Houston, Texas. I think she was 58, 59, Caucasian lady. That was the profile, the picture, We've texted back and forth a few times. Chat or whatever the fuck it's called. And she says she's going to college there, and she's getting her master's or something like that. And really, she's divorced. I didn't talk to her like on camera, because she could be anybody. She could be a black guy from Nigeria. I don't fucking know. But anyway, she's going back to college at the age of 58, trying to get her master's. Okay. Times have changed. Probably she went to college back in the 90s, late 90s or whatever. And back in them days, you could show a little bit of breast and a little bit of cleavage, and the professor would give you a passing grade, not an A or whatever, but you'd pass your class for sure, Nowadays, fucking professors are probably fucking gay, They don't even like boobies, It's just too weird because that's the way times have changed. And I don't know if it's the guy's fault or the woman's fault or what, but there's more gay people, I guess there's homosexuality, or I don't know what the fuck you call it, same-sex attraction, maybe that's what it is. And I don't know whose fault that is, if it's the guys or the girls or what. But back in the day, a girl could show her cleavage and smell nice and stuff like that and get away with a lot of shit. And anymore, I think people are afraid. I think guys are afraid too because of sexual harassment and shit like that. So times are changing. But one of these days, when I'm dead and gone, like 300 years from now, everybody's going to be androgynous, androgynous, whatever. You couldn't tell if they're male or female, man. Androgynous. There we go. Androgynous. I'm sorry. But that's what's going to happen. About 300 years from now, you're not going to tell, And like the New World Order comes in, there's only going to be 500,000 people on the planet. So if you're going to have a kid, you got to wait your turn. Or they'll tell you if you want to have a kid, That's what's weird, the New World Order too. Because right now we are living in the four horsemen of the apocalypse. I've been bitching about this all the time. And, I'm doing good. Today I went out and planted some cucumbers and some squash. And tomorrow I'm going to plant corn and potatoes. And I should be done. But, political, educational, monetary, religion, they're all fake. All of them are fake. You just take a look at it. Like that lady, she's 58 years old, she's going to college. She's wasting her time, wasting her money. That's what I think, And even if she does get a degree, I don't know what she's going to get a degree in because we didn't chat that much. But where's she going to get a job? You know what I'm saying? There's not going to be any jobs. And she maybe get stuck with a, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 student loan. Which they will get their money, the government will get their money. America, land of the free, home of the slave. And they're going to start feeding us to death. But political, it's just bullshit like Trump and Pence, Vice President Pence. Neither one of those guys are wearing masks at all, Some of the other people have COVID-19, some of the staff members and shit like that. But the president and the vice president won't wear them, And like I said, education. Somebody with a computer is smarter than a guy with a PhD. You know, it's crazy. Money, they're just throwing it right and left, and which I haven't got my $1,200. I don't know if anybody else has got it. So, and religion, beware of false prophets. False prophets are coming, man. They're here. They're not coming, but they're here. They're here. Everywhere. False prophets are everywhere. You know, and people fall for it. People give them money right and left. You know, they're hitting hard times, but the people that are in the higher up in the church, they're living pretty good. You know, they don't have nothing to worry about. But yeah, the tribulation, I guess it is tribulation. I call it the apocalypse. But I don't know how long it's going to last. And then it's going to go to the end of days. So, you know, the world's going to last forever, you know. It's going to last forever and ever and ever. For a long time. Billions of years. But humanity is changing, man. Like crazy, crazy. You know, AI and stuff like that. And I don't know what people are going to do, you know. Strange. Because I only got like about another 10 years, you know. I'm 60, I'll live till probably 70. May have a heart attack tomorrow, I don't know. But there's civil unrest, you know, a lot of civil unrest starting. And people are getting upset, you know, they're being locked up in their house. But to me, go outside, you know. People need to go outside. They don't need to panic, you know. That's the number one thing. They don't need to panic. Like when the first started, everybody was panicking over toilet paper. You should have had toilet paper by now anyway, you know. Should have been stocked up. But people are fighting over that. And it's kind of strange what people will fight over when times get hard, you know. But that's what's going to happen. You have to have something to trade, you know, barter, whatever. Because money's going to be useless. You know, money, nothing, you know, even gold and silver. Who wants gold and silver? You know, I want to trade for something else. Trade for food or bullets, firearms, you know, whatever. I hate to say it, but that's what's going to happen. So people need to start planting a garden. Right now is the best time. Just go out and dig up part of your lawn and plant something. Plant some tomatoes. And you'll be glad that you did, you know. Today's a little bit windy. I'll probably go out and do a little bit of yard work. Not a lot, but some weed whacking and stuff like that. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, just been on the dating websites. One of these days I do want to get married. You know, find a girl. I don't know if we're going to get married or whatever, but you know, find somebody to stay here with me and stuff like that. You know, because people, it's going to be hard for other people to. They need to have some sort of companionship. You know, through this time. And the rent is going to get outrageous, man. Like that lady I was telling you about, Yvette. I'm not going to tell you where she lives. But she says the rent there is somewhere between $1,200 and $1,800 a month to rent a house or an apartment. You know, to me that is ungodly because a lot of people that work, you know, they're out working and working and working, trying to make that money to pay the rent payment, and they're never at that house to enjoy it. You know, and it's not their house anyway. So if they miss a couple payments, they're gonna get kicked out anyway. And yeah, it's hard. It's crazy. And the government's changed laws like you wouldn't believe. I don't know who votes on stuff like that. And like this one here, this is Bill Gates. You know, he can track you no matter where you're at, and stuff like that. But who passes these laws? I know they're tracking me, of course. I know the Mormon Church is watching me. I'm on the watch list of the Mormons. It says okay. You know, I try not to be prejudiced. Like I've said that I'm on a dating website. Like the lady, she won't date an Asian and she won't date a black. You know, that's her priority. But to me, I won't date an LDS person. You know, I'll date any color, black, brown, yellow, green, whatever the hell. I don't care. Color to me doesn't matter. But I won't date a Mormon. Okay, people say you're prejudiced. And then I tell them, well, the people that are LDS, they won't date their religion. And they go, well, that's their religion. That's what they believe. But to me, it's a double-sided sword, you know, because they can do it, but I can't. If I do it, I'm prejudiced. But if they do it, that's what they believe in, you know. But if I say, no, I can't date a Mormon. Oh, no, man, what's wrong with you? You know, I just don't want to get locked up in that bullshit, you know. Because I know it's fake. I know it's fake, for sure. You know, it's kind of strange that so many people believe that. And they pay a lot of money, you know. And what's sad is they've done it for 20, 30, 40 years, 50 years, and then they finally found out that it's fake. You know, it really hurts. But I know a lady that's a Jehovah's Witness, and for some reason they teach them guys that the end of the world's coming. You know, the end of the world's coming. The end of the world's coming. It's coming this week, like Friday, tomorrow. You know, and they only stock up for 2 or 3 days at a time. It's like, what the hell? They've been saying that for the last 100 years. It hasn't came yet. And I hate when people lie to other people like that too. You know, the world's going to be here forever. You know, I don't know about us. You know, the end of days, what could be if meteor or volcano or earthquake, whatever. You know, nuclear attack. And yeah, we need to get rid of all the chemicals that they're doing, because over there in China, I think they're still working on that shit. You know, the coronavirus stuff in that lab. I don't think they destroyed it. They're still going strong. And to me, that shit needs to be stopped. You know, it's got to be stopped. But probably the president or whoever it is of China, that's what they want. They want to allow that kind of stuff going on. And all it is, it's man-made virus to kill people. And for a while, they were saying that it could affect your animals, but I haven't heard anything lately. You know, your dogs and cats could get coronavirus. But that's kind of strange. I didn't hear any of them dying about that. But the news is weird. I don't trust the news. You know, like that one day they had that people were killing their cows and pigs and chickens and dumping milk and this and that. You only heard it for like one day. And I know that's a false flag, you know, because they could have did so much more with that meat. That's what pissed me off. They could have gave it to poor people, gave it to the shelters, gave it to the churches, auctioned it off, gave it to the zoos, feed their animals, you know. But you only saw that for one day, and it hit all the stations pretty hard for one day, and then just stopped. But I know that that's a false flag. They just wanted the price of beef and stuff like that to go up because of the scarcity. You know, if it's more scarce, the price is going to be higher and higher, no matter what it is. But I'm going to have to let you go. This is Wednesday, May 13th, 2020. This is Lunch with the One-Eyed Fat Man. Have a good day and God bless.